Thank you very much, Darren. So I want you to imagine, you're doing your corporation tax return and your tax return takes minutes rather than hours. That's the mission that we have at 𝗥𝘆𝗃. We want to make this whole process of calculation as easy and seamless for accountants. I'll give you a quick introduction of myself. For those who don't know me, my name is Rayhan. I've been in the region for 9 years, and I actually came to the UAE 9 years ago to set up my accounting firm. And at that point, VAT was announced. So for me, it was finding an opportunity to grow a business where compliance was new in the region. And now fast forward to 2023 with corporation tax coming in, for me, it wasn't just about a service. For me, it was about a product. Can I build a product that makes the whole calculation process easy for accountants? And being, one of the reasons why I'm a believer in Xero, because I like technology and I like automating processes and I like to make entrepreneurs' lives very, very easy. There's two things we're trying to solve with 𝗥𝘆𝗃. Number one, it's very difficult to find good staff to help you in your accounting firm. And then you've got to retain them as well. In this golden age, I believe it's the golden age for accountants. We've got so many new compliance coming in and entrepreneurs are coming to you to help them solve these problems, and that's where you can monetize from that service. So what's the current state of play? Most companies that I've spoken to, everyone's doing a manual process when it comes to corporation tax. You're using Excel templates. You need supporting documentation that you've got to keep for 7 years. So in most cases, you'll probably have supporting documentation on emails, on WhatsApp. Everyone loves WhatsApp. On your Google Drive, sometimes even paper that you're keeping your documentation. We want to put all of that into a centralized system. So let's say you have an audit and within a week, you've got to produce all of your documentation. You can pull that all out of 𝗥𝘆𝗃 as well. We want to make calculation as seamless as possible because the real money is in advisory rather than calculation. If you go to the market and you ask any entrepreneur, how much would you pay for calculation? They're going to give you a small amount. But you ask them, how can I save money on taxes? That's where the revenue is. And that's where we want to empower you to provide that service. Deadlines are, the September deadline is coming, and I'm not sure if any of you have booked your holidays yet, because you're going to have to cancel it because there's going to be a mad rush to do your corporation tax returns from now to September. And as Rashmi mentioned, it's not just filling in a form. Even if you're doing small business relief, you have to think about all of the different components that's fed into your tax return. So cancel your holidays and make sure you're here. And as I said in the panel, I believe that there's going to be a mad rush of last-minute entrepreneurs who are not even registered yet, and they want you to register and do the tax return. And not just that, they probably left it all to the last minute because they've gone on holiday and they've been off on their yachts in the Mediterranean in July and August. They've come in September, they've gone through their emails. Come end of September, they realize, oh crap, I need to do my corporation tax return. And they'll come to you and they'll say, you're my advisor, you should have told me that my deadline is now, whereas you've been trying to contact them and they've literally been on holiday, right? So I think there's going to be a big surge. And when I was here, when VAT first kicked in, there was a massive surge, not just on the first VAT return, but also after it as well. So we are coming to the market with 3 core features. And we believe that this is solving some of the major problems for accounting firms and accountants. Number one, we have an AI powered tax calculator, and we'll go through one of our AI features. Financial statement production. So every business is required to produce financial statements. We have a template that allows you to produce financial statements for SMEs. And also document expiry reminders. Now, I'm not sure if any of you know, but from the 1st of April this year, if your documents are not updated in the FTA portal, within 20 working days, you get a lovely 5,000 dirham penalty. So what we do is we provide deadlines and reminders to allow you to prompt you to submit your FTA penalties, your FTA documents. We'll go through the first demo, and this is the AI-powered kind of calculator. And so what we do is on the application, once you go in, we can connect to 𝗁𝗂𝗃𝗀𝗃, but we have this mapping feature where it automatically maps your TB to our TB. And the reason why this is important is because when we first developed the product, some of the things that took the longest was actually mapping our TB to your accounting software TB. But once that's done, you don't need to map it anymore. It's a one-time exercise. Every year you do a tax return, you don't need to worry about mapping that, and we do that to make your life a lot more easier. The second feature is the financial statement production. With financial statements, again, our philosophy is to get you away from Word and Excel. There's lots of different problems using Word and Excel, and we've created tables in here where you can enter the information and it casts the data for you. We also have a template that is IFRS for SMEs, and what we allow you to do is the fact that you've already uploaded your TB onto Taxstar means that you can take that data and produce your financial statements for you and then download it in PDF, which you can then submit to the FTA. And this is an example of your financial statement. And then the final feature is the document expiry reminders. So within each entity, you have a registration section. And here you can put your documents such as Emirates ID, visas, passport copies, and it will send you weekly reminders when your documents are about to expire. We also have like a disclaimer of what other things you need to think about, because it's not just your documents. You know, if you change your, for example, your business activity or your address, you need to make sure that you've updated that as well. These are things you can't track because they can happen at any moment, but we make sure that we have these prompts in here to help you think about some of the processes. That's it for my demo. So I've put the QR code in there. The QR code will go to our website, and what that allows you to do is it will give you, you can sign up for a 14 days free trial. Now, if you are a firm or your CSP and you have multiple entities, we can upload those entities for you, so you don't have to do that. We obviously do not do the calculation, you would do that, but we can set everything up so you're ready for your calculation. And also e-invoicing is coming next year. So we're looking to create a product around that. So watch this space. Thank you very much.